problem for me is going to be playing scared, because guess what? I ain't scared.
I'm scared as shit, bitch.
I ain't never scared.
What are you doing? Work. Damn it, work.
I'm prepping.
Okay.
I ask again, is there anyone with me right now? I know someone is here. You've been moving my things around the house, making noise at night. Answer me. Thus ends the dramatic reading of me.
Welcome back to another episode of Behind a Short. I'm your host, Wesley Millat, and today we are going to take a look at the making of our short horror film, Goodbye, which was written and directed by Brittany Snyman of End Eternal Productions. And if you haven't seen the short film yet, be sure to check it out in the link in the corner above, because I'm going to spoil the shit out of it.
We have our clown and 25 clown noses.
Welcome to the first day of Goodbye. Howdy, partner.
Elements.
Hey, camera, what's up?
On the first day of shooting, the very first thing we did was a walkthrough of our location. Brittany and I had created the shot list together based on the movie in her head and pictures of the location, but neither of us had actually been to the location before. Now, in terms of scheduling, things got a little dicey. Usually when you're shooting in a house, it's easier for your crew to completely shoot out rooms or floors before moving on to the next setup. That way you're not moving equipment up and down stairs or back and forth to rooms that you've already shot in. But unfortunately, we couldn't do that because our schedule was built around the makeup that would be applied to our lead, Shelby.
Nothing crazy in the first scene as far as like safety or anything.
Right.
And actually, today doesn't have any kind of stunts or wrestling at all. So we'll sort of save that talk for tomorrow. She does pee in her pants later.
Oh yeah.
But you ready for that?
I'm just gonna do it.
So while we got set up for our first scene in the basement, we had our gaffing team blocking out the windows and setting up our lights.
So this was like the opening frame, right?
Okay.
Whenever she gets it turned completely to her,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start.
And tilt up. Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
Should I kind of wait till he's in his like second position to like do all the business?
I would
Yeah.
say so, yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't even go into your line until I'm like here.
Right, and the
I
circle.
would say be like getting yourself ready at that point.
until he's back.
Yeah.
Good? Alright, sweet.
I hate when you do that.
Cool. You might want to get ready. It's already 7:30.
Shit. Okay, going to get ready.
Can't wait to see what you come up with this year.
Reset.
Yeah.
The first VFX shot of the movie was this shot where we pan down to the Ouija board and the planchette moves. Then we pan to the candle that relights, and this was all being done in one continuous unbroken shot. For the planchette, we attached a piece of fishing line to it and had Susan pull it off screen.
Yeah.
And for the candle relighting, we completed our move, then let the camera linger on the unlit candle for a few moments, and then let Susan relight the candle for VFX reference.
And then just let that go for a second.
Once we finished in the basement, we sent Shelby to makeup while we started setting up the bathroom.
But the alcohol paint can sometimes be a little bit of a pain to get off, but it comes off with alcohol, so we're just gonna help you remove it at the end of the day.
Well, the thing is like,
Cannot
we're
believe I'm
visceral.
gonna look like a clown for this whole fucking movie.
I think it's so funny.
I think it is too.
The bathroom was definitely difficult to light and block because of how narrow and small the bathroom was, but we made it work by trying to keep as much gear and crew out in the hallway as possible.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. And then,
Camera's rolling.
yeah, black.
What are you doing back there?
Nothing. 2 Alpha, take 3.
Action.
2 words. Sexy lumberjack.
Is that really what you're wearing tonight?
Yeah. Just trying to save money this year. And nothing's cheaper than half-off pants.
For the blocking, we tried a couple of different things that didn't make the final cut. We had this shot where we do a pan as Andrew enters, and then this shot where we did a tilt up from his jorts to his face.
Okay.
We're crotch level right now.
Sure.
So, ready?
Yep.
And now, Brittany.
Action.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, I'm confused too. I'm sorry. So it's after I said
Yeah,
right.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm set here.
Action.
1.
Yeah. I was trying to save money this year, and there's nothing cheaper than... Fuck.
I knew you were gonna be. All right.
Sorry. Game face. I got it.
But both shots kind of felt mistimed, so ultimately we went with much simpler shots in the edit. I feel like we should just do a shot of him walking up just so we have the jorts in full view in case nothing else works. Sound good?
Are you just kidding?
What?
You're being serious?
Yeah, I'm being serious.
And then after you leave,
Should I back up?
that's what I mean.
Closer than that.
Okay. Certainly end it. I think when he walks away, you want to be doing this, and then cut to him.
Yeah, like
downstairs. Yeah.
Oh my
Whoa,
god.
that is-
I love this.
That blue makes her eyes look so nice.
Whoa.
You want me to roll on this?
Yeah.
Roll. Camera's rolling.
Nice.
Go, cut it like this, like this, like. Didn't cut. I didn't cut for once. Yes. That was so close. My hand was right on the button.
2D, take 3.
When we finished shooting this scene, we sent Shelby back to makeup so that they could put the finishing touches on her clown look while we set up the living room. In the script, it just started on Andrew sitting on the couch, which we felt was a little bland, so we made the decision on set to do a pan from the TV to Andrew, and we would do a screen replacement in post to add in a weather news report. This was a pretty quick and simple scene, but we did have some problems with the lighting because of the camera panning across the room. We needed to mimic some sort of light emanating from the TV, but we couldn't get the light back far enough to be out of the shot and also stay powerful enough to light their faces. So to quickly solve this, we had Hugh lie on the floor with an Aperture MC, and he'd just turn off the light when Andrew turned the TV off. So after this scene, it was time to send Shelby back to makeup so they could start on the runny makeup look like she had been out in a storm.
And like when I'm taking my makeup off, quote unquote, maybe this shot is really short and I'm not really, and like they only see me wipe a little up top or something.
Keep in mind, we were shooting this scene while it was broad daylight outside, so earlier in the day we set up an area on the porch with duvetine that our actors and crew could stand out on. For the lightning, we had Hugh stand out on the porch with a Nanlite tube light and just strike the lightning setting on the light during set intervals.
Are you still getting me though? Everything's good?
Sounds good, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you sound like
But I can touch it.
you sound Hollywood with this mic.
Another section.
You're probably not going to make the final cut of the film.
We're gonna hire a voice actor.
I'm set.
Fix it, Toad.
Brian?
4D is up.
Wait, this is 4C?
4D. 4D. Take one. Take one. You're welcome.
That last one was a little unnecessary. Look.
That's what you think.
No, it looks so good. You really need it.
Create an art here. Relax.
Reset. Can you step back down?
Yeah.
We're gonna redo the lightning when she goes up the stairs.
Is my face glistening enough for the lightning right
I
now?
think so.
Yeah.
Just for safety.
And they're rolling. Action. Pick up.
We don't need lights.
I love you. Not like this.
Cut.
Good.
That was great. Yep.
Moving on.
Yep.
Okay. Great.
After we finished this scene, it was time for the final scene of the day, which was Shelby's possession scene.
One of the things is, so we need to cheat you back and towards the wall a little bit, right there, so we can have the mirror be completely clean.
Okay.
Because we don't want to interact with that mirror, or else they're not going to be able to.
Right.
But it's gonna play.
Put the thing in. Yeah.
Yeah. So we just have to make sure that we have this locked off and
I had my hand
Something
there
like
just,
that.
just in case.
And then at some point right before that you pee, right?
Right. That's like I'm gonna have like a shake thing, and that will be pee, and then the reverse for the choke, right?
Yeah. That was actually really far. You just went back.
Yeah, it was, right?
Since this scene is heavily CGI'd with the demon, smoke, and mirror vibrating all being added in post-production, we just needed to make sure that we were capturing the right clean plates and also keeping the parts of the image that were going to be VFX'd relatively free of crazy action. So for instance, this shot where Shelby is leaning backwards, we directed her to make sure her hands didn't cross her face at all while she was struggling, otherwise VFX would have had to manually track all the smoke behind her hands frame by frame, and that would have been a very tedious task and taken up a lot of time. There are actually two pretty funny cheats in this scene that are pretty invisible to the audience. This shot where Shelby is bending backwards, we're actually in another part of the bathroom because we physically couldn't fit the camera behind her in the actual space. And she's sitting in a chair just leaning backwards.
Back further. Right there.
And then for this shot, Shelby is actually leaning on Hugh, who is crouched down behind her.
Literally swamped. So
Are you okay, Hugh?
Yeah, I'm good.
Sorry.
Action.
Yeah, I'll just laugh.
I think that's a wrap on day one.
That is going to do it for part 1 of our behind the scenes for Goodbye. Be sure to tune in next week for part 2, where we shoot the climax of the movie and do all the fun special effects makeup stuff. Sign up to our Patreon and receive bigger, longer behind the scenes videos, which are exclusive to our Patreon supporters. The extended edition for Goodbye features over 7 minutes of exclusive behind the scenes footage. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment below, and we'll see you next week for another episode Kinda Short.